Hello everybody. How's everyone? Hello. Happy Canada Day. Even if you're not in Canada, I wish you a happy Canada Day. A good day. I hope everyone is good. It's a holiday for me, but I decided, you know what? Let's stream. It's super hot anyway, so like back in my full humidity basement, that's why I'm wearing my hoodie. I was looking for a red t-shirt because our flag, Canada flag, is white and red, and you don't want to see me wearing like a white t-shirt but red, and that was the closest clean red thing I had, so here I am. How's everyone? Hello Makerlix, hello Stony. First, indeed. But it worked. Why I still see starting soon? Just here for it. I should have fixed the little issue we had last time with CB. So hopefully it will be better this time. As you can see, the cloud now are not like in a pack. They are kind of fan out, all going in their different speed. No, it will reply. I think it's because the first time we CB do something, it kind of need to load a new model, because that model I only use it for CB kind of thing. So I think it's the context switching that takes a bit more time. After that, I think he's more up to date. Dues. French expression to say that we are the second arrival. Deux. Deuxième. Deux. Ah ouais. It's an expression, or you just made it up, Makerlix? I don't know. Whoa, and so many digital friends are here. Cool. Yay! Oh, I didn't even specify what CB doesn't know what we're working on today, I think. Let me check. Did I say it? Oh yeah, I didn't specify it. Just updating versus I did fix a few things, but I forgot what it was. So I fixed. Oh yeah. So I think now, yeah, I fixed the cloud. I fixed CB. What was it again? I forgot what it was. I think it was just that. Oh, and bunch. Yeah, and yeah. Okay, that's what I did. I fixed CB during the weekend. So now the cloud are. Oh, did I miss a message? Thursday. Yeah. I figured it out, maker. Yeah, so during the weekend I fixed CB, so now it won't go in the loop when if he says his name, he's just kind of calling himself. So that was a good catch. I think it was 30 Dev was making him talking like a cowboy or something like that, and then it just spiral stuff trigger like a, yeah, it was crazy. So I fixed that. I fixed the cloud because it was annoying me a lot. They still change speed depending on the how many message, if we have a raid and stuff like that. Like the faster they go, like it kind of like become like a like there's a lot of activity, so the wind blow faster, so they go faster, they wouldn't even turn black. I'm not sure I like the black because I was like, yeah, I want like stronger, but then like it's thunderstorm. But like thunderstorm, is it positive? I'm not sure, so we'll see how it goes. And hello, Joe Does Dev. How are you? And yeah, update some. Dependabot had found some stuff, so I fixed that. It's more first than Stony. What? Oh, J Does Dev? Okay. I'll try to remember. Or GD? Okay. I read your name in the corner over there, and it's tiny in the corner of my screen. My mic is in the way. So, but I'm sorry. I will try. GD? JD, I'm assuming. Yeah, like see, GD, the problem is I will say it in French. So, J Does Dev. I will try to remember that. So, does this come? Oh, I'm not sharing my screen. I can share this. I'm trying to. Happy Canada Day. Thanks! So, last stream we work on NoteBookmark, and today we'll continue to work on NoteBookmark. So, last stream we work on this PR. Let me go in my corner so show more. So, we work on. I already had that open. Let's go here. NoteBookmark is an application that I use daily. I thought we had image. We don't? Yeah, it is. So this is the app. It's a web app currently. So you could read your like blog post stuff, and then you take one liner, and then with this screen here you aggregate them in a kind of a reading notes, kind of a blog post, and that's what I use every Monday. I publish my reading notes. I've been doing that for many years. It's a way for me to kind of like Google myself, because I remember I read something but I forgot exactly what, so I could go in my blog and, you know, having a subset of internet instead of like, you know, stuff. So it's the reading notes for me are kind of like part the actuality, like what's happening, what's trending this week during the week, and whatever I need to to learn or read on. So, you know, it's not just what's trending and new. Could be like, oh yeah, like when we start working on the new Android app, well, I was, you know, reading a little bit more about .NET MAUI and other things and stuff like that. So, you know, that goes in. So my problem, so this, where is it? Where is it? Oh, I don't know where I left it. I think I left it upstairs. Anyway, so I use my e-reader to read, and then when I'm home, it's great. I could just like connect to the website and go do that. The problem is, I started working this week, but I've been working for a long time, but I had to go to the office 2 days a week, and tomorrow I'm going also to the office. So while I'm commuting, I don't have internet. I could do like a hotspot to my phone, but I was like, what if I do a version that runs on my device with this tiny little database, so when I take a note, it's saved and it's done, and when internet come back, then it's synchronized, right? And since I'm one user, I'm not expecting a lot of, what's the good word? Conflict. So I think it's still possible to have conflict, but I'm expecting like it will be kind of easier. Oh no, like it's still failing. 21 warnings. Copilot, I thought you fixed that. Let's try again. So we're working on that, and last stream we work on adding a setting page. So now, because you know, since the beginning I was like, yeah, that's cool, but I'm on web usually. You know, like we kind of like tried. So we use .NET MAUI as a technology, and and we're trying to reuse as much as we can the same code and stuff like that. So since it was not necessarily port, but it was like we reuse a lot of component from the web app. Well, the web app has the web services, like it's part of the configuration. So I was like, well, I don't want that to be part of the configuration. I want the user to be able to change it. So like if you install that on your Android device, then you could go in a UI interface and change that. I had no idea how you could change it if it was like a config file on your device. I was like, hey, we need that. So we fixed that and we push. But there was some conflict during the merge, and right now it's causing issue. So I'm just trying to use Copilot since it's the beginning of the month. I'm full of credits. I didn't use a lot anyway, Copilot, I think this month. I'm not sure if the month is like the calendar month, but so let's use Copilot to like fix that. See what he found. Aspire config. Okay, solution. Interesting. We'll see how it goes. How's everybody? How's the weather where you are? Here it is hot today. So right now it's 31. Definitely getting real. So we have our first heat wave. I know Europe has been suffering from heat recently, but we just joined them. Copperbird is getting a good score. And today for us, it was like a mix of super hot and thunderstorms. But right now, I don't see any more. Earlier, there was like a big alert warning. Oh no, still. But it's a yellow warning now. Oh, you don't see it. Oh, yeah, this, you see it. This thing in red. So Jay does Dev, are you in Canada too? Maker, you're based in France, right? Maker Liz, Lix. Thank you to CB for welcoming me to my own. Happy to see you here, Frank. Worms Armageddon ideas on today. No stream. I don't know what you're talking about, buddy. Did I not update your context? This is old, CB. I'm in US, but not really wanted to celebrate this.
Bonjour. Hi. How are you?
Oh, Fragbird is in the house. Hello. Colonel Sanders. Is it Sanders? Sanders? How are you? Oh, that was close. That was close. So fix updating bookmark. Okay. Let's open another. Let's
Bonjour. Hi. How are you today?
GT is here. Hello, hello. Let's go. Interesting. It doesn't remember, so I'll change. And it's this project is in. How's everyone? How's everyone so far? Are you having fun? Staying cool? Oh, definitely. It's super hot here. Like I was saying, 31. I'm not used to that. I'm way more comfortable at minus 10 Celsius than doing okay. Finally got a nice weather only. Yeah, exactly. You need to bike like at like 4-5 a.m. in the morning. So, you know, it's comfortable. My wife went biking super early. One of my best friend, he went to a ride yesterday, and he got caught by a thunderstorm. But I think it was just starting to rain, so I'm not sure if the water was the issue really, like this, like the floor was wet or something like that. He did the maneuver to avoid like a truck. The truck was not in cause at all. The truck was pretty fine, but he did something and slip, and he broke his so many things, and he's in the hospital right now. He's fine, but like he needs an operation and stuff like that. And because it's a holiday, they run low staff. It will get operate maybe just tomorrow. It's just like terrible. So this morning my wife was like, okay, I want to go bike. So just go slow. So she was going slow. But yeah, poor guy. I think he didn't have any triathlon or anything left though. 91 is pretty high too. It's looks like it's hot everywhere today. But hey, you know, warming. How do you say that in English? The warming condition is a fake news.
Bonjour. Hi.
McNet is here. Hello, hello. Happy Canada Day, everyone. Is it still hot where you are, McNet? Okay, so look like maybe I should. That's my phone, people. Let's make it on. I need to change phone. I think I have a problem with. Okay, if anybody has an Android phone and know how to fix that, when I put my phone on vibration, let's go into the big mode here. Where is it? This mode. Oh, what is that? What is that? There it is. That's still, huh? Oh, because you're too tight. If I push you here. No. That's weird. Don't tell me exactly. Yeah, so I have an Android phone, and when I put it on vibration, I'm expecting to vibrate. And I know you can, like, you know, you can still have the volume, so you could like make it vibrating strong, or like, you know, soft vibration and stuff like that. But for some reason, when it's in vibration, the phone become in quiet mode. So like when someone call, aka my wife, she thinks I'm always ignoring her because the phone just don't buzz at all. So I start putting it with sound, but then, you know, when it's in my pocket and I'm outside or like somewhere, like I don't. So I don't know what's happening, and I'm guessing it's software, but I look into the setting and found nothing. So if any of you has an Android and know how to fix that, or like have ideas or suggestion, I'm happy to look into that live. Live.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Yeah, I'm opening the door here to so many different problems. No, like I don't. Like it's on vibration, and if I, like if, you know, when you touch the sound, it goes from like you could click on it and you see silent, vibration, or like speaker. If I just move it to speaker, everything works correctly. If I put it to vibration, then like the notification will buzz, but the phone calls don't buzz at all. Man, everybody landed? What's happening? And I look like, because I know it's on do not disturb, let's say when it's bedtime during the night, but everybody, yeah, exactly. Well, like, you know, come on, like a few people, right? A few people landed. Yeah. But a lot of digital friends. If I look, yeah, it's only the F-bomb digital friends. There is no human here who lands today. That's a crap. That's a crap. You want to ask AI? Well, try. I try many different things, but try your things. I'm sure you will ask it differently and stuff like that. I look into the settings, I Google it. Oh yeah. Okay, let's close this. Close the solution. Let's reload the solution. Okay, so now we have Android. And it has internet. Yes, okay, cool. Now I can do this. Cool. So now we have that. Let's try to run it. Here we could do Aspire. And then I go, let's first clear that. So I could do Aspire and then dot src notebookmark.hub host. Voila. No? No? Oh, Aspire. Run. Cool, so this is starting. There's error. No. Oh, come on.
Bonjour. Hi.
Hey, sir is in the house.
Hi.
Hello,
How are you
bonjour,
today?
hi, hello, comment ça va? How are you today, man? Good evening.
Bonjour. Hi. Bonjour. Hi. How are you today?
Bonjour, hi, bonjour, hi, bonjour, hi. There's tons of people who landed today, but it's only digital friends. And as I say that, I land. Yes! With a decent score, 68. So I'm the first human who scored today. Man, there's so many messages. Hello, everybody. There's an error when I try to run the NET MAUI app. There's a... Oh, okay. What? If I touch the bell silent, I can still hear the phone calls. Okay, so this, and if you click on it, right now this is what I have, right? So it should be vibrating. And like that should be like strong vibration or low vibration. And this now this is silent, but I'm not silent. I'm like something like that on my phone. So it should be good, but for some reason it's not working. Twitch. No, I was just like I was sharing earlier. Sorry, Dave, that I'm having trouble with my phone, and I'm not sure if it's like hardware or software or like for some reason, when I put my phone in vibration mode, notification make the phone vibrate. What is that? It make a funny noise. But when someone calls, it does nothing. Well, like I see it on the screen, but it doesn't vibrate. Okay, so the Aspire project works, but where is Visual Studio? Did you fix something? Okay, let's try again. It's an Android phone. The Pixel 8 to be exact. And I was looking earlier today at how much will it cost me to buy a Pixel 10. Oh. Did I touch something so the music stopped, or just did I mute it? No. Did I mute it? Test, no. Maybe it's super low. Okay, I don't need you anymore. There's error. No. Let's stop this. Okay, let's come back here. Let's go. Oh, this should be good. A new digital friends, Gary's Gilet. You're creating new friends? F. Bucheros. Okay, so now there's a lot of warning. We'll have to fix that for sure, but today I just want to see if we can work offline. You can put your phone in vibration and change for a specific contact. Yeah, I did that, so you can put your phone in vibration and change for a specific contact. Yeah, I will dig again. It's just annoying, and you know, even more because my wife think I'm doing it on purpose. Hey, might be Lauren, a .NET streamer. Yeah. Ah, there it is. Okay, now it started. Cool. So now let's start our application, our server side. Yeah, but Sorty is right. There's many good .NET streamer. There's like we cannot not talk about C# Fritz. Hopefully you know him. If you don't, I can share the link. C# Fritz is part of the .NET team at Microsoft. Yeah. There's though these days we don't Tyndall. It's true. Tyndall is a good one. I was thinking Code Rush, though these days we don't see the code much, but he's coding in is BBB still doing straight? I don't see him that often. Jay.
Might be Lorenzo's followed.
Oh, something is wrong with my sound. I lost the sound. I don't hear the stuff. It's on mute. Okay, now this is back. Ah. Now the music is back. Bald Beard Builder, yeah. He's also a good streamer, very cool to watch, doing a bunch of stuff. Yeah, there's a few. There's Adams, learning with Adams. I forgot this exact. Are they still doing it, coding after work? I think they took a pause for summer, right? Adams aren't live. Yeah, there's been a lot of stuff happening at Microsoft, so you know he's at Microsoft, so hopefully he's safe. But yeah. Okay, so this is our app. So our service are running in the background. If I open the web app, the web service and everything, that's closet. Oh, and by the way, I'm running the map. If you want to go on the map, I'm sorry, I should do that. You can go see this map, and if you want to be tagged on the map, you just do !map, and then a city, and if you think there's multiple instances of your city, you could comma the country. For me, for example, here, so here, see, Berga, España. For me, it was Montreal, Canada, though I think Montreal could have been enough. But yeah, you do that. This is code in .NET by C# Fritz. And he was implementing different games and tour and stuff like that. Oh, I don't know if he implemented. I don't think so. Yeah, no. It's not open. No, but on his last stream, he was taking suggestions. And since I'm one of the streamer testing his stuff, I make some suggestions, and yeah. What did you try? Sorry, Dev. Oh, you at the hospital? You've been accepted too? Cool. Now you need to stream, that. You're getting ready, but now you need to stream. Visiting your mom? Is she okay? He does stream. Oh, okay. I missed his stream. Sorry. I saw 1 or 2 of his stream. I helped him for setting up. I forgot what it was we worked on. Sorry, McNet. We were adjusting something. I forgot what it was. Was it the drop game? TVD is here. Hello.
Hi.
So when did you stream recently? Though, like, my new job. I start this week. My new job. So I'm a tech lead for Schneider Electric, and it will be definitely more restricted. So I'm not sure how much. I think I can stream. I don't think I will be my Friday stream. I think I will keep it because that's early. Today's stream, the Wednesday stream, maybe I will move it. I don't know. Like I need to talk to my manager, but I started, but my manager is in holiday, vacation. So I want to talk to him just to make sure he's comfortable and stuff like that. Schneider Electric, yeah, they do some good UPS store. Yeah, they do a lot of good stuff. Oh, cool, McNet. When did you stream? Was it this week? Anyway, I started this week. I had some, tech issue. Why not? Getting access and stuff like that, and now it's like training, watching video and like learning stuff. It's important, but not the more exciting stuff to do, but important nevertheless. But they have a nice office, so I was there on Monday. I will go back tomorrow. Yeah. Okay. So this is our API and database and like authentication. When we run the web app, we have an authentication. I see here I can log in. So for example, if I want to see this, I need to log in, authenticate, and I have no idea of. Cool. I have no idea what's the password. So we can do that, and I can add stuff. So for example, if I add a new one, let's go on my blog so I don't. Oh, and TBD Gamer is also, we were looking for a .NET streamer. TBD is also a .NET streamer. Also taking the summer a little bit more loose. I think it's okay. It's maybe not summer related, but it match. I've been known to do .NET, yes. And games. But mostly .NET. Well, from my point of view, I saw more of you coding than playing. Where is the website? Did I close it? Oh, it's here. So now I can add. So see, now I have this. I can take a note if I want. Let's not do it from here. Let's just open another blog post. I want to see how it works offline and inline. Okay, yeah. Well, take it easy, man, and enjoy your time off with your wife. I hope she's well. Okay, so now if we go on our .NET, this is our Android app. So now and it's connected. So now if I go into posts, though I will have to look into the icons because this is the wrong icons, but this is a problem for another day. So see, it's already loaded. So now let's cut the Wi-Fi. And to do that, we learned that we need to do this and cut the Wi-Fi. So now it's still getting data. So, I'm assuming it's going through like the data. Okay, so let's cut also the, well, let's go in, how do you call that? Airplane mode. Yeah, I should do airplane mode instead. Okay, cool. So now he has that. I'm not sure why he does the. It was correctly aligned before. I'm not sure why he does, like why it's like that, but. So now it's offline. Oh, interesting. So, interesting. The database on the device already had stuff. And for some reason, it shows that one. But if it shows that, it shouldn't. Ooh, this is weird. Okay, fine, whatever. So now, can I add a new one? Okay, I cannot add a post when I'm offline. Fair enough. Fair enough. So what I'm expecting to do here is here. So Frankie's note, convert GitHub. So let's go for a DevOps. I'll say like something like that, and let's add some tab.
Hi.
Hello, Mortel Box. Mortel, how are you? Comment ça va? Happy Canada Day. Ça va bien, ça va bien. I'm doing fine. So look like offline, it's struggling. That's what kind of was expecting. That we need to fix. The fact that we cannot add posts offline, for me it's not a priority. Like I don't want like a full-fledged app when I'm offline. I just want to be able to kind of like, you know, like it's like when you're offline, I don't want to be able to add, let's say Netflix offline. Like I want to be able to watch my movies and, you know, maybe delete what I have, but I don't want to be able to download, add a new movie or like change my payment account or stuff like that. So, you know, like limited when offline, but still workable. So adding a new note to read, it's fine if we don't do that. So it should probably be disable, I'm guessing, but be able to save this should work. So that's a bug. So let's and cancel this. At least the app. So is it? So posts. Let's try again. Oh, this time it works. Okay, so if we go in our app here, I only see this one. Interesting that here I don't see anything. So I should see two when we sync. So if we come here and go, now we're back online. Like I'm not sure how to sync. Well, now there's nothing. So it deletes stuff, but we don't want to delete them. Okay. Okay, so we have work to do. But I think yeah, that's probably my fault because I said that in case of conflicts, the server will win. But in my head, it was like, don't delete, just like if there's a conflict. So let's review that. Let's see. And let's go with, let's stop this. I'm not sure. I feel like so maybe TBD you have a good idea. I think you have and McNet too. I think you use more visuals. No, you're using Rider TBD. I feel like the response from GitHub Copilot inside Visual Studio is not as good. You use Visual Studio? Okay. I feel like it's not as good as when I'm using the CLI. Maybe because I don't know how to provide context or whatever. Okay, so we are in .NET MAUI. So what did he change? Since you know, so version 1, so that's the version 1 of it cannot be version 1 because the app is, so I guess it could be 1.2 maybe. What do we have in the release? I think I did some, yeah, 1.2 is the version. Okay. I'm clicking way too many things at the same time. Okay, so it was into the project.NET MAUI. Let's go the project.NET MAUI here. So 1.2.0. Was it? Yeah. Okay, let's stage all that. Then and VS Code, yeah. Mortel Box, are you based in Europe? I think you're based in Europe, right? I think if I remember correctly, was it Paris? Paris? Paris. Mix of directly Franglish. Speak directement bilingue. That's Nancy. Oh, GT, Yulen. So now you can stop complaining. Yay! What? I missed what you said. Too much stuff is happening. What did you say? But you didn't get a treasure. Well, you can search if you do exclamation point search. Oh, okay, that was the. If you do exclamation point search, you will find a treasure, and it will be an umbrella again. If you do exclamation point bags, it will show you like how many umbrella you have in your bag. I think you had like plenty. Okay, so for some reason, CB keep talking to me. Well, cannot be perfect, right? Okay. Okay, how do I don't know how to explain it. Okay. There's a problem with the synchronization between... I didn't hear the bloop bloop. Hello, hello, hello. Oh no, is that done? Hello, 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 hello. Okay, let's open a new, create a new thread. Okay. Hello, hello, hello. Ah, why it's not working? Let's kill the app and restart the app. There's something. My computer is having a hard time again? It's possible. Yeah. And you know what? I'm not... Fuel, hello, how are you? Happy to have you on board. Okay, so... There's some apps that are struck. Okay, so... I will have to type, sorry for that. Less fever for you today, but yeah, here it is, fever time. Or like, were you sick? I assume you're talking like temperature-wise. Outside, weather, not like your body. So less fever, I'm assuming then you are sick. And if you say good. So sorry to hear you are sick, buddy. Oh yeah. I can do that, right? It can do that. Well, question was just I was struggling. I feel like when I'm using Copilot inside Visual Studio McNet, I feel like the result is not as good as when I'm running the CLI, the Copilot CLI. Well, let's try again. I'm using Claude IQ. So, but now I need to type because for some reason I cannot stop the app. Or maybe if I do Task Manager and kill that app and task. And if I start it again, maybe it will work. How's my PC doing? My PC is busy today. He's doing stuff. Like my dad would say, he's happy. When, like, you know, people have like pickup truck and they go do the grocery, and sometimes they have a pickup and they carry something super heavy, or it's full of wood or rocks or something like that. And for a little while he had like a pickup because he had the fifth wheel. So when the pickup was like working hard, he was like, oh, my truck is happy, I can feel it. Because when you drive a empty pickup, it's very bouncy and stuff like that, but when like it's charged, it's more grounded. So it was like, yeah, my pickup is happy today. Well, he was not saying my pickup, he was saying the truck is happy today. Anything strange and user? Okay, let's try again. Okay. The synchronization between the databases don't feels right. while offline, we added a comment to a note. And those notes were deleted in the synchronization. I don't think any notes should be deleted or any comments should be deleted in synchronization. If there's conflict, they could be tagged and then the user will have to pick which one it keeps. Otherwise, you just keep everything. That's how you resolve conflict. Does that make sense? Let's see how he managed that. How it managed that? Yeah. English is hard, my friends. Oh, who pushed me? That was the real Surdy bot who pushed me. I was getting straight to the target. Now I'm in the completely left corner because of that. Digital friends. That's so, and it lands 71. Oh, I'll kill you. Did you ever see the ventriloquist who's like talking with the skeleton, has like the puppet, and the puppet is always saying like, I'll kill you. You know what I'm talking about? Jeff Duman. That one. Silence! I'll get you! Have you seen that guy? He's really, really good. So many times it make me think. So I will put that his name in. If you know, feel free to Google him or like search on YouTube. So many times he make me think that there was a conversation, because at some point like there's a case where he put all his puppet in it, and then like he's talking with a puppet doing his thing, and then like something is happening in the case, and then the puppet react to the case, and I was like, there's the puppet doesn't talk, the case doesn't talk, it's only him, and he's like having like a conversation with 3 different accents, and like, oh, he's really good. I don't know. Did anybody know about that one? That guy? It is a little small. Can I make it bigger? Tux. Ah, voila. The issue. When offline, you add a comment to the note locally. It's updated in local. Yep. Date modify, but when you sync, it happens the server returns only the notes modified after the latest sync time. If the server version of that note is older, it doesn't get sent back. However, if another property server, I feel like I'm missing messages. It's only CB chatting about to people. Well, good for you, Fuel. Here today it is 31. And it's hot. It's in the high end for like this area. but we are in July, 1st of July, so you know, it's possible, but it's hot. It's very hot for us. But I complain, where is the XAML content? Oh, you're complaining because there's no XAML today? I don't want to do XAML. I'm doing, it's Blazor stuff. I'm reusing the Blazor stuff. Unity, yeah. In my basement, when I got here this morning, it was 60%, 68, so close to 70% humidity. So that's why, like, you see me, like, I'm pretty close to put, oh, you know what, I think I will do that. My legs, because I'm wearing shorts, though you don't see them. You don't see my legs, but I will just put my hoodie on my legs. Maybe it'll be good enough. Because when I put the hoodie, it's too hot. But no, but like, if I put maybe my legs, it will help. Anyway. Yeah, humidity. Here too, it's very humid here. But I don't know. And we have thunderstorm and stuff, so like it's heavy. You feel that it's heavy. And for us today, unfortunately, is humidity is 67%. Same as my basement this morning. Is like when you're renting, or like if you want to move, today is the day it happens. So there's tons and tons of people moving today. And it's like thunderstorm and like 30 degrees Celsius. Well, you know, I would, you give me the choice between like 30 degrees or -10 all the way. Like, I prefer colder temperature for sure. Oh, that's the other thing now. Like, it will be, I should have kept the Copilot in my WSL. Oh yeah, there's that. Yeah, here today it's like they announced big thunderstorm. Yesterday we had a few. No, like what I like about winter is like -5, 10. It's not that cold. But you need snow. Like, my reason why I say like -10 is like snow is there and it's stay there. Obviously, if there's no snow and it's -10, it's very boring. Hey, tête d'ampoule, bonjour, bonjour. Welcome to the chat. Happy Canada Day, even if you're not in Canada. But I'm not complaining. I went walking with my wife earlier, and I was sweating, and I was like, okay, cool, like, let's do it. I should have gone biking earlier. And you land just like that. You're so lucky. Come on, Copilot, like you're perfect. All tests pass. We hit the tool call limit. Oh, I'm running a limit. After just that, Copilot, you're. This isn't very useful. Okay, fix. I have a fix message though. CB is just like, yeah, full. Yeah, CB loves the cold too, apparently. Yeah. My wife's family lives close to the sea and stuff, and it's good. Okay, so let's read. Can I make that bigger? Yeah, I can make that bigger. Let's move you in the corner. So, understanding, assumption, approach. So that's what that was the planning. Okay. So let's keep that. Let's try to run it, see if it compiles and everything. What I'm doing today, we work on NoteBookmark. So, you know, my app where I take notes and stuff like that, but on the Android version, I wanted to be able to add notes when I'm offline, because I start working, all that started because I start working, so now I need to take notes when I'm commuting, so I don't have access to internet, so I want to be able to take notes, and when I get back and get internet back, it's synchronized with the online version. Frank is faking. No, I'm not faking, I'm using the hybrid. I already had like a Blazor app. Like, why would I have like rewrite everything? In the future, maybe we'll have like a good reason to do that, to control some electric panel or something. I'm just saying like that, you know, since now I work at Schneider Electric. Maybe we can do that. So here, if I do post, okay, at least now it doesn't fake any, it doesn't, not fake, but fail. So let's start the services. So did I make kind of a good explanation, Tête d'Ampoule? Does that make sense what I said? Good job again. Yeah, that was not my choice. Yeah, I was working at the AI company, Reka, and they did a reorg, and they had a lot of layoff, and like talking to like a global developer were not part of the main goal anymore, so I got laid off. So it's a new company. Yes, it's Schneider Electric. I'm not, oh cool. This, well, it's not a Canadian company, but yeah. So they have a bunch of sensors. Think about like IoT automation, kind of like a home automation, but for industrial, commercial, and stuff like that. So Marriott used them to manage all the rooms, temperature, and stuff like that. Or like if you Microsoft with all their buildings, they want to control, open, or if you go to an office and the light turns on when you get into the room, and like controlling the temperature of everything. That's done by our stuff. Hey, Marcy is also here. Tyndall is here. How are you? It is a good company. I'm very happy that... But I'm just starting, so yeah. You know them well? Cool. I went to the office in Montreal earlier this week, and it was cool. How was your event, Tyndall? I missed it, by the way, but I heard it was nice. MechNet says... What? I forgot what you said, MechNet. But yeah, how was it? You survived, so that's already a good start. The event. Well, like your live stream for like 24 hours or something. Isn't it something? Awesome stuff around film. Well, you know, Yeah. Did you learn from it? Cool. Wow, 90% is pretty good. Live is hard. Sometimes, like I'm, you know, when I'm planning my, well, you know what it is. I won't. I don't know. I don't have to tell you that. You're a streamer. But yeah, sometimes when like you plan stuff, not plan, but oh, today I want to work that. Like I should be able to do that in 2 hours, and then like nothing works. Okay, let's add some posts. So let's add 2 posts. And again, by the way, guys, if you want, you could use exclamation point maps and put your city. You can fake and pretend you are in Brazil or like in North Pole if you want a colder temperature. And you'll appear on this map. So exclamation point map. The city. If you think the name of the city is like there's multiple instances, like London, there's one in Ontario, there's one in UK, you could comma the country. This website is called Live, the streamer map live. I will put the link in the chat here so you could see it, you could interact with it yourself. And there's game, there's a tour like you see here. And it was built live by C# Fritz. Yesterday I had a really bug to fix. The problem was the yeah, it's always like that. You know, back when I was at school, sometime my girlfriend, now wife, was like, hey, are you done soon? I was like, yeah, I should be done, like finish, all code is done, like I'm just need to compile. And like 2 hours later, are you done? Like you told me you were done. Yeah, it's just it doesn't compile. I don't know why. Like it's not doing what it's supposed to do. It's not rigged. Well, that's a good one. 95, it's a good score. Don't complain, McNet. Don't taunt it. Have you heard about this product? Oh, I missed the product. I'm still impressed by some of their product. They sell industrial switches, battery-less power that are Zigbee switches, using only energy from pressing button to sensing. Oh, it's amazing. Oh no, I don't know them. Like there's a lot of stuff that I don't know. And my office is really like it's for the like testing the devices and doing some research, so it's packed of like labs with device everywhere and cables and stuff like that. They really walk the talk. They use their device a lot, so like when a developer push something, you know, like if we're using them, so like if it doesn't work or like then you know, you feel that, oh, I need to fix it because like it's bad for me, it's bad also for the client, so it's good for that. Still have so much to learn, but I will be focusing more on the API stuff. So for the what's the acronym again in English? ISV, Independent Vendors. I forgot S Special Vendor. I forgot the acronym. What's the acronym in? But yeah, like the developer building those apps or stuff, and independent software. Yeah. So, yeah, software. Thank you, Tyndall. French brain. Thank you, Technopool. Oh no, I'm full-time employee there. feel like there's more to come, but like I said, like I just started, so right now I'm kind of like absorbing. I have a bunch of training to do and stuff like that. And my manager is it was planned for him some time with his family, so, and travel and stuff. So he's in my first time for so many years. He is in the same time zone, but he's based in the US. So, but yeah, so we're planning to talk next Monday. So, you know, as I go, we'll learn a little bit more about like what they had in mind for me and how they thought I could help them and stuff like that. Because whatever I think right now, it might not be that. Okay, so see, now we have our stuff. So let's go offline, and then I will change one here and one in the web to see like the synchronization. So let's go here. Whoops, not this. Like one more. Let's go airplane mode. So now we have the orange thingy at the top. So migrating Azure AZ URL shortener. Let's add a node here. So let's go cloud. Say this is an offline comment, and let's add a tag Azure add, so I can save it. Cool. I have no idea where that database to go come though. I feel like it's ghost in the shell. So now this convert GitHub, let's modify it from here. So this one, let's go database. Let's do cool. So now I can save it. So now if I go back online, I should have both of them sync. What did I do? Oh, oops. What did I miss again? It's true, he said that. What do you use for storing offline database? It's some kind of a light DB. I forgot exactly what it was. I think it was, because it's .NET, I think it's the SQLite. I was trying, like, we can dig a little bit deeper, but I think it was the SQLite. So now I should have nothing. Yeah. Doesn't work the way I want. Doesn't work the way I want it to do. But yeah, James Montemagno is a good one too, but is he streaming? I think he's doing more videos. Well, when he does the stream, it's like the event on the channel. Yeah. SQLite, I think it's what we use in this project. But it's time to do that. So let's do SO. Let's do some shout out here. I will put them all, and after that I will talk about them. And oh, we could do this. And Stony didn't try to I have this, and then hopefully I didn't do any typo. Okay, shout out. I know. Hopefully I didn't forget. If I forgot someone, let me know. Oh, and now like it's all been pushed further. But yeah, okay. Shout out time, but guys. So shout out to if you want to look at .NET developing and serious structure in Azure, you can look at the MVP, Microsoft MVP Tyndall on this channel, followed by TBD Gamer, who also does a lot of .NET, though these days the streaming a little bit less, but nevertheless it's very informative. I love his stream. It takes a lot of time explaining, showing you the diagram and like the best practices and stuff like that. And there's another channel that is TBD Developer, I think, where he games. There's MechNet, who's helping an open source project doing some .NET code, obviously with a name like that, and NET MAUI, the other one, helping on different open source project for Halvin, another MVP, and you mentioned earlier Scott Hanselman. That's pretty cool. Fragbird, you know how to code, but his stream is all about biking. So if you want to see someone painfully going through hours of like, you know, suffering, you could go see his stream. And Stony Eagle Ecode, kind of a private, it's called No Mercy. It's kind of a private Netflix thing where you could also encode your stuff. It's super cool. You could change the music if you want. Super fun, super nice guy streaming long day. Yeah. Oh, it's the global renewal. Well, you know, you're more MVP than me. I did on the show, someone was like, hey, you should apply to be an MVP, since like you're contributing, doing videos and stuff and doing a bunch of stuff. So I did, but I think it was too early because I was Microsoft employee, or I don't know, whatever. Maybe they didn't like, because I I'm helping other when I am the host on the .NET show, but maybe they don't consider that as like contributing. I don't know. It didn't work. It's fine. And I think now I need to wait for like a few like months or stuff. I don't know. MVP doll or mini doll. Oh, like is there the big Uno platform? Yes, Uno. I always forgot Uno platform magnets. So okay, so yeah, it was a SQLite. So at Dumpool, yes, we're using. Michael, hello! I'll submit you for MVP. Well, like yeah, I was backed up and everything by someone, but it didn't work, and I'm fine with it. I never did those things to get MVP. In fact, I did those things 3 years, and back then my eventually, because I said okay, 3 years I did it and say I declining, like no, I don't want to be an MVP. I'm not good enough. I don't speak English. Now I can kind of talk in English, so yeah. Thank you, Triple B. How are you, my friend? We're just talking about you earlier. Maybe you're here, Buzz, because I was saying like I didn't see you much these days. Co-working with us. Are you still surviving or at MS? Maybe you cannot talk about it. I know it's rough. Yeah, exactly. You speak I forgot. But your accent is not that strong. Yeah, just not stream. All good. All good. Sometimes, you know. I'm watching the Alabama. That was the word I was looking for. I'm watching Yellowstone, the Netflix series. Well, like it's not Netflix series, but like I'm watching it on Netflix. And the other day, they had like a new person included, and she's a Texan. And I was like, oh wow, that's strong. Like, okay, let's pump the volume a little bit more and like focus. Like what did she said? I was like, damn it. Yeah, it is a good show though, but it's dark. I didn't think it would be that dark. It's like it feels like I'm watching a movie, like a TV show about like mafias and stuff. Like it's really dark. It's woo. I was expecting like outdoor stuff. I don't know what I was expecting, but it's good though. I like it. The House of Dragons? The House of Dragons. Is it a show, Tête d'Ampoule? Oh. Look familiar. Oh, a game of no. Did I see that? Let's add that to the show notes. Did it work? Did it add? Yeah. I'm sorry. I just noticed Sorry Dev added a note to the show. This is the note he had. That guy has too much power on my stream. But it's all good. If I like the Game of Thrones, I didn't finish watching Game of Thrones just because I needed to pay to watch it. I'm missing so many messages, guys. Okay, back. Have you look at this here? Well, yeah, you showed me that. That was pretty cool, though. And Yusef was looking at it, and a bunch of other people. Yeah, it could be long. Like when you get into like a big project, getting a PR merge could take time. So like, you know, hang in there, McNet. But good work. Every time I hear Pirate Toys now, I think about you, by the way, Triple B. Sorry, I'm not gonna rage bait. What did I said? You have to watch the prequel. Oh, so I saw the 1883 in my on Netflix. So GT, you say that that's the prequel to the thing dragon thing? Is that what you say? It happens before. Okay, so it's the same universe as Game of Thrones, but it happens before. Is it like what I'm understanding? Well, that's cool. That could be cool. Well, you can ping them about the PR. Where is the note? Sorry, Dev. Oh, you want to see it again? Let me show it again in the screen. So it will be at the bottom, like I cannot show it, but here. And now yours was this. Whoop. And it will also be visible in the show notes. Like if you go at behind my cloud, like there's a page for all streams. So let's say I'm going to this stream. See, like here you had put some notes and reference and snippets, so it will show there. I miss a bonjour. I miss a bonjour. Who was saying bonjour? It was sorry, Dev. You're home now. Cool. Hello from home. GT landed again, and now this time he got a present, so good. 2024, oh my god, yeah, that's long. Same universe as Yellowstone, yeah, sure. Yellowstone with dragons. I'm at the part. I'm season 3 now, I think. So yesterday, the episode I watched, the girls decided they want to ride bison. Bison? Is it bison in English? Like the big cow with like the fur on top of it. So yeah, they were doing that. Now you make me doubt. Oh yeah, it's true, it's cowboy stuff. Yeah, okay. You're right. I saw, yeah, on Netflix, 1883 or whatever, like it's just a date, a year. It's true, I saw like the image, it's cowboy. Okay, so it is, okay, so it's the same universe. Well, that's cool. Maybe I could read the books, because I was thinking about like, you know, once I saw a TV show, I cannot read the books. I'm struggling. Struggling too much because in my head I want to go faster and I cannot read as fast. So it's kind of like I watched recently Hail Mary, really good movie. But I was very tempted, like it was in my to-do to read the book, but now like I won't read the book, but I was, it must be good to read that book. And with my wife on Prime, we are watching a series about, what's the name? It's the doctor, she's a doctor, legist doctor, doing some investigation about a murder and stuff like that. And like you're following her like 20 years ago and her in the present, and they switch all the time, and sometimes it's confusing because you know, okay, who's that person but in today's, and like, you know, try to match each character like past and present. And I was like, oh, that must be confusing in the book. It's like, hey, maybe no, because there's dialogue that could be just thoughts, you know, she could be thinking that in her head, but instead in a movie they need to build a dialogue, so sometimes it's hard. Vampire story going. Book was good. Okay, cool. But right now I'm having a lot of fun. I'm reading Department Q. So I'm in book 3 of Department Q right now. And obviously, I just finished the 8 books of Dungeon Crawler Call. And Triple B, if you don't know that series, you need to stop everything right now and go buy Tome 1. So let me know if you don't know what I'm talking about, because we'll pause the stream and talk about it. I talked about it, and Fragbird start, and now he's at book 3 or 4. No clue? Okay. Yay! It's a cult. It's not a cult, but it's really good. Dungeon Crawler Call. It's hard to say for me. I'm guessing it's hard to say, period. So I cannot describe it without sounding like an idiot. I know it's most of the time what I sound anyway, but so it's a series of, right now there's 8 books. So just start book 1. Book 1, 2, 3 are great. And like if you like book 1, book 2, and book 3 are exactly the same. After at book 4, it's great, but there's a shift. So some people say, but it's still great. But like there's a shift at some point. But book 1, 2, 3 are like, if you like the one. So it's like, so like when it starts, the guy is with the cat of his ex-girlfriend, and he's in the house, so just wearing boxer, doing stuff. The cat jump outside through the window and like in a tree. So I go out to try to catch it, and it's cold a little bit, kind of like winter, but like in US, so no winter like here. So like he's chilling, but he's just trying to catch the cat as quick as he can to go back into his apartment, and then like all the apartment vanish, and then he found a stairs going down. He go down, and it's a dungeon, and it like he needs to pass through the dungeon, and it's kind of a game, kind of a TV show. So like he's having an interface, so it's like a dungeon, like it's like a game. He's kind of in a game, but it's his real life, and the cat take a special pill, start to talk, but it's funny. If you're not sure, like for each book, I bought the audiobook and the book, because the audiobook is just awesome. You could watch like YouTube stuff, or on Instagram, there's tons of people who cut the extract. The guy does voice for everything. There's sounds effect in the audiobook and stuff like that. You read the book and like there's achievement, blah, 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 blah. Like it's super fun. It's really, really good. And there's an AI that in it, and anyway, it's really fun. It's a fun book. So for summer, perfect. You know, summer, it's like light book and stuff. So put your brain at off, try it. Audiobook, or yeah, anyway, it's good. I like it. But yeah, I loved it. See? 5. Oh, this one. Oh no, I didn't read it. Oh yeah, I put 4 on that one. Okay. And I'm waiting for that one. It's good. They call that a RPG lit, for RPG literature. Did I miss any message? No clue. I have MS Refactor. Cool. So, so the synchronization didn't work as we wanted. It didn't do. It kept it. But down, and it says that we reached the max. Okay, let's try again. Oh, let's stop everything first. Anyway, maybe I tease you enough, just enough. TBD, not TBD, triple B. Maybe I just look stupid. There was one Instagram video, someone says, there's no way to talk about that book without looking stupid. And I was like, yeah, it's so true. You cannot, like, it all makes sense when you're reading the book. Just like Fringe, you know, it all makes sense if you start at the beginning, but if you start season 2 or episode 7, it's like, pfft, no. But if you start from season 1, episode 1 of Fringe, the TV show, it's an old TV show, then like it's bringing you further and further, bit by bit, further into the like craziness of their stuff. Hey, to Twitch, hello, hello. Oh no, like Dungeon Crawler Calls is good. I'm telling you, it's good. Jump in it, and it's fun. And like I say people like try the audiobook if you're not sure, so you could just like it's a little bit easier, and the guy is excellent. There's sound effect and stuff. Okay, so I did stop everything, right? Yes, in the service too, because I'm talking a lot. Look like I'm streaming. The synchronization didn't work as I was expecting. If there's a note, it should be kept. So if for a specific, no. If there's a comment, it should be kept. For example, if I add comments on a note when I'm offline, this comment should be imported if the version on the server has no comment. In short, text always win against empty. Let's try that, see how it does. Oh, should I have tried should have tried Code Rush UI. I didn't. Well, I'm in Visual Studio. May like eventually we'll try that. Maybe on Friday, if I have still credits. Though now I'm back with Copilot, so that's good. They finally reopened the subscription, so I was able to get back into it. And I think we're using, at my new job, I think we're using Copilot 2. I'm just not sure. I'm definitely not using my main account now. What did you do, Tyndall? You say you're evil. You did a thing last night that a ton of people did. Oh, yeah. Because yesterday was the end of the month, right? That's what you mean? Yeah, I completely missed the opportunity yesterday. Well, like yesterday, I spent a little bit of time like going to the hospital and stuff. Like not for me, but one of my friend and like had a little hiccup on a bike. So his wife was with him in the ambulance going to the airport. So took the bike, bring it back to his house, and then bring a car to the hospital for the wife. I completely missed the opportunity, so I lost so many tokens. Damn it. But does Copilot work with calendar month? I thought it was like month, like based on when you start your subscription. Maybe that changed too with its calendar? Okay. Because I think at the beginning it wasn't like that. Or maybe for MVP, yeah, because I think for me, can I look at that without showing you too much? Just in case, I will go into my secrets page. And let's see. Where is it? Copilot settings. Oh yeah. Reset in 31 days. I guess it's calendar. Before it wasn't calendar for me, I think. Now it is. So now it's done apparently. Okay, let's give it a try. Let's see what you did. Yeah. Well, I used to try to do that. Sometimes, like I spend a lot of time prepping any work. I use like, I don't know if you know about the skill grill me. So I use that and like make a lot of like context and stuff like that. And we'll use triage and things like that. So I have like a bunch of like ready to be working. And after that I could say, okay, just like go and let it run for a little while. Okay, so that thing is running. This is compiling. We need the web service. Actually less. You do less, you mean? Or you don't know much about the skill grill me? In fact, now the skill now has been renamed, or like version 2, because it's a new skill. It's called Grill with Docs. And I honestly like that, because always I like to have documentation in my projects. I'm one of those crazy guys that think that documentation is worth it. The guy is EroDev. Let me put that in the... And that was like, there's a blog post like, yeah, so 9 things people get wrong with my grill me and grill with docs. He talks about that. Very well structured. I really like that guy, honestly. He does a lot of good things. He's using heavily Claude though, but you can apply and like Claude and JavaScript. So you know, I in my version I did like, I changed it a bit to be more .NET and things like that. Yeah. You should try the Grim. Oh yeah, try it. It's pretty cool. Like the thing is, like, the more you use it, then like that document becomes stronger and stronger. So you know, like your structure, your architecture improve as you are working on, instead of just trying to, oh, like, yeah, do this, and like then the AI will refer to that, and you can also refer to that and change it, you know. So I like that. Okay, so now we have a website, so let's try again, see if this time it works. So let's add 2 blog posts. So that was GitHub Copilot, and that's the URL shortener. Cool. Let's go into the add Android thingy. Let's go airplane mode. Let's add a node here. Say cloud note from Android. This time no tags, and let's go here. I am in the good place. Oh, wait, what? Oh no, did I? Oh yeah. Okay. It has the time to catch. Oh, damn it. Okay, let's bring back. I guess I should delete the database locally. I think that's my problem. Let's add another blog post. It's like NeoVim. Yeah, it's a new blog post I wrote. So let's add this. Let's refresh here. Cool, I have my NeoVim thingy. So now let's yeah, okay. And okay. So now let's go in airplane mode. The grid also doesn't work correctly, so we'll have a lot of work to do on the I think we can. I was kind of like going a lot with AI, and I think there's some stuff that was broken, and like initially we had the good icon. 1 second, guys. I think you can detect, see like the a change here, the yellow bar at the or orange-ish bar, but something happened with the merge. I think we lost some files that I'll have to add back, and it's about the Fluent UI Blazor stuff. Like the grid doesn't work correctly, like it's supposed to be not showing those right now, so like there's some stuff we lost. So now we need to add a comment here. Voyons, je sais pas écrire. Okay, let's save that. Okay, cool. So now let's bring back. So it's funny, so now I'm definitely working from the database on the device, and that's why I have those like database to go. And when I will go back online, it kind of like don't use that database anymore. So database to go will vanish. It's harder to do the gesture when you're using a mouse. Cool. Let's touch nothing. See, like you discover it's back online. So if I go this and I go this. Yeah, it didn't work. There's something wrong. I'll have to fix that. I'm not sure why. Did this work? I will have to flush all database and start again. But I'm getting very hungry. My brain start hurting, and I'm not the only one getting hungry. That was my wife calling, say, "I'm hungry. When are you finishing?" So I think I will wrap it up. So last call. If you wanna try to land on today's target, I'm going. I want a better score. Night, everybody, McNet. But yeah, and let's try to see who we can raid. Because, you know, I've been told many times that I must raid. So Fred had a cat land, but that's not a surprise. Fred always land. So I'll continue on Friday. So I guess my app is not ready yet for me to use on the train tomorrow, unfortunately. We'll have some fun. We could go see who's streaming. I mentioned Adam's live. Do we go see him? Game design. Any other suggestions? I think we'll go with Adams. Let's do this, and now what we need to do is wrap it up. So I need to see the scores and everything. Let's bring my console here. Let's stop the stream so we can see the score. So today we worked on, come on, no show notes? No show notes? Oh no! Oh no! Okay, it was just slow. Damn. So today we work on NoteBookmark. The source code it's an open source project. The source code is available there. It was a stream 429, and we had a lot of people playing at the game today. So let's go through just the humans. So MechNet was definitely the leader with 95, followed by Tête d'Ampoule with 77. And after that, we had myself with 68. And GT 26. I thought you had a better score, GT. And Sturdy Dev with 2. And after that, you know, a few people who did try hard but didn't land on the target. It happens to all of us. So yeah, so best score was Jeff Hatz 10. Biggest loser with Schmackbook. Luckiest was Jeff. No, the luckiest was Tête d'Ampoule. He landed on the first try. And the super participant was MechNet with 19 drops. And we have 2 notes just showing here, Surly, that, you know, insert himself into notes. See, Tête d'Ampoule is so lucky. It's impossible. It's impossible. That guy is just always landing. Just like Freda, but you're not a cat. Okay, so have a good rest of the week. I will see you on Friday. I'm not sure if we'll be working on which project we'll be working yet, but I'm sure I will figure it out since then. Thank you for everybody who joined me today. As there was a lot of like friends who joined and I didn't see since a very long time. Very appreciate having you on the stream. And yeah, stay with me. We'll go see Adam's live. Oh, it's jump time right now, so we're just joining for the jump. Bye, everybody.